Hello, today I'm going to try something a little different in this Ninja FOODi here. I'm going to attempt to make an omelet. And here's what I'm going to use. Here's my ingredients. I'm going to use these Pick Sweet Farms 3 peppers and onions blend. I just found out this week. I'm sure it's been there forever, but I just saw it. So that looks pretty good to me. It keeps you from having to cut up a whole pepper or something like that every time you want to use something like that. And it's got, like I said, it's got 3 peppers and onions in it. But of course I always have my own little diced onions here I use. I've got 2 slices of ham. I'm going to use this Mexican style 4 cheese here. Of course I love these Rotel tomatoes. It's going to go in there. And then I have 2 eggs. And I have Pam I'm going to spray this bowl with. So hopefully I can dump it out when I get finished with it. So now, outside salt and pepper, I don't think of anything else I'm going to put in here. So let's get started with it. Okay, now first thing we'll do is break these eggs here and put them in this bowl. Like that. Something to wipe my hands off with, of course. Then we'll dump all these in. Whoops, go get the eggshell out first, I hope. I like it to be a little crunchy sometimes, but not from an eggshell. Okay, now we'll dump all these ingredients in here. Just like that. Don't let none of it escape. Now, put a few of these Rotel tomatoes in here. Like that. And one ingredient I forgot to mention a while ago, of course, is the milk. Gotta have a little milk in an omelet. So, pour a little bit of that in there. Bowl's getting pretty full, isn't it? Now it's hard to say exactly how much of anything you use in something like this. That's why I like to show you. So maybe you can decide for yourself about how you like it. Of course, I know everybody's not going to like everything that I put in here. You know, so the stuff that you don't like, don't put in. Or if you want to add some more, like if I had any, I would put some mushrooms in there, but I don't have any at the moment, so this one's not going to have any mushrooms in it. Now, I'll put a little cheese in there and mix that up. Now, if you're on a diet, don't do this. Well, unless you go share it. Now see, I'm not going to share it. There's nobody here right now to share it with, so when you do yours, maybe there'll be somebody there to share it with. You won't have to eat as much of it. Now, next thing we'll do is take this bowl here, take my handy dandy cooking spray here, this Pam, we'll coat it pretty good with it. I really would like to turn it up and take it out of here when I finish cooking it. And now, we'll put all this right here in this bowl. Oh boy, that looks pretty good. Now the next thing we'll do is take this heavy duty Reynolds route here. I'm going to cover this bowl best I can. Try to get it to stay on there. Now the main reason to do this, or the main reason I do it, is try to keep as much water as possible out of it, because I don't want any water going in it. You know, so there. Now I'll take this little trivet here that comes with the FOODi. I'm going to set my bowl right there on it. Put a little over a cup of water in the FOODi here. Now we'll take this little trivet here. With this bowl, I've got my concoction in and slip down in here, just like that. And now, put the pressure lid on it. And I want to show you, make sure that this goes in the back of the machine and you turn the valve here over to seal. Because if it's on vent, it'll sit here all day long, it won't do anything. So you turn it clockwise. After you line your arrows up here, turn it clockwise so it stops, and turn your valve to seal back there. Now, turn on the power. Alright, we're going to set for pressure. We'll go put high pressure on it, and then we'll go say 10 minutes. Just like that. And then we'll go hit our start button. Okay, now if you notice the little lines chase each other around for a couple of minutes, usually about 7 minutes before it pressurizes. Okay, now it's been about 5 or 6 minutes and it's starting to build up pressure. Now you see some little steam coming up out from around this red button here, and just because you see me do that, don't do that, because that's hot coming up. That could burn you if you got tender hands. And you see it the button's trying to pop up now. But now as soon as it pressurizes completely, and that button pops all the way up, it'll stop doing that. Now I want to tell you, now there's nothing to be afraid of with this pressure cooker here. You know, a lot of those old pressure cookers you heard horror stories about, and you see the buttons trying to come up there. But now this is nothing like that. It doesn't make all that noise, all that jingling noise is not on there. You don't have to carry it from the stove over to the sink and all that. I mean, it's just, there's nothing to be afraid of with this pressure cooker. And there come up the button. Now, it usually just takes a minute or so for it to start counting down the time after it pressurizes like that. So, and then in a sec, there it goes. It's starting down from 10 minutes now. Well, I've got you. If y'all can, if you join my channel and give me a thumbs up, I sure would appreciate it. And thank you very, very much for all those people that have joined my channel. You never know how much I appreciate that. And I hope you enjoy watching my little videos, because I sure do like making them for you. I hope you watch more of them. So, well, keep on watching that clock. Okay, it's down under 20 seconds now. And you know, the thing about these FOODis are, you know, you don't hear any noise of any kind. So you wonder, you think, is that thing really cooking anything in there, you know? But it's pressurized, it's warm on top. Now it says done. And now the little indicator light comes on down here. It says keep warm, and it starts counting up. That way you'll know how long it's been sitting there keeping warm. And actually, this also lets you know that it's doing a natural release. So a lot of times when you cook meat on it, you want to let that meat sit there and rest for a few minutes, you know. So a lot of times I'll let mine sit there and rest for about 5 minutes after I finish with the pressure cooking. Okay, now you can see the red button is up because I still got my valve turned over to seal. Now I'm going to release this valve, but after I do, I can't say anything because for some reason or other the steam takes over the sound and you can't hear anything. So anyway, I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to turn on the valve to release the steam. For about a minute and a half, something like that, and it's slowed way down, so it should be dropping in any second like that. But see, now even when you flip that button over, there's nothing to be afraid of on this machine here, because of course you're not going to stand there and do that after you flip it over. And you see the little red button went down then. So now I'm going to turn the lid counterclockwise like that, and the little light lit up, said lid. And so you open it, don't open this facing towards you. Always make sure you open it going that way. Never do it that way, do it that way. So, because you don't want that steam come up hitting you in the face. And now if you notice I got it upside down like this because the top of this thing is full of water. Or not full of water, we got a lot of water in it. If you're not careful when you carry it over to the sink, if you turn it the other way up, that's going to dump all that water on your floor. And then as my wife reminded me, somebody's got to get it up. Okay, I'm going to attempt to pick this thing up without dropping it now. And bring it over here and set it down. Just like that. Okay, it wasn't quite done the first time, so I put it back in there and put another 10 minutes on it. So now we're back down to 10 seconds. So I'll take it out in a second or two. Okay, now I got this thing out, and like I said, I added another 10 minutes to it and redid it again. And it was really good. But I don't know how I'm going to get it out of that bowl and put it on a plate. I actually guess I could just leave it in the bowl and eat it like that, but it's an awful lot to eat for just one person. So I think I'm going to see if I can get it on this plate over here. This could be a disaster here. Put on my hot gloves here because it's still hot. I don't know about this. Get these things off. That's warm, warm, warm. It's loose completely. I just can't put my hands on it. There. That don't look too bad, does it? But you can see that bowl's clean. There's nothing in that bowl. This looks better than I thought it was going to. good as I like everything I put in it. That is really good. That was actually really delicious. It's hard to describe how good that is, but if you want to try it, it sure does taste good with just the amount of stuff that I put in it. So, I hope you enjoyed watching this little video, and I hope you watch more of my videos. And I try to every time I cook something, I don't like hide up nothing from anybody. So I'll show you the bad stuff with the good stuff. And this is not really bad, it's just a little ugly. I don't know if you can tell, I get a little water around here like that. And that's even after I put the aluminum foil on it. But anyway, it is really good. So, anyway, until next time, y'all have a really good day now. Come back and see me real soon. Goodbye.